into the segment called shadow boxing. Oh yeah, it's called shadow boxing. And the reason why it's called shadow boxing is because I realized something. So, first of all, gotta get my vibes going before I start the reading. And everybody knows, well, true hip hop people know this is shadow boxing instrumental from Wu-Tang, Jizza actually. But I wanted to do this. I wanted to play a game. And little do people know, let me just try to say this before I start everything. And I'm sorry, I'm going to try to rush this. Even though I can't rush when Spirit is trying to give me a message. And sometimes, it takes time. So I don't really want to rush the message. But little do people know that tarot was used as entertainment back in the days, like way back in the days when it first was discovered. It was a game. They used tarot for playing a game, but they realized that it was telling a story. I don't even know the science behind the whole thing. But I also noticed that with chess and with also regular playing cards, that they all have their similarities. Chess also, it has the king, queen, it has the rooks, it also has the pawns, the knights. Playing cards is just like, it's like cartomancy, excuse me, and you also can read that as well. But those cards are also used for tarot, and they're king, queens, jacks are knights, and what I wanted to do today, or what I'm going to continue to do, I'm going to have a segment. I don't want to burn myself. I want to have a segment that is going to be shadow boxing for all the water signs for now. If I branch out and do other signs, that'll be cool. But this shadow boxing is going to be done like this. I have Team A, which is going to be the actual sign that I'm going to be reading for. And then Team B is the person that you are asking about. Now, how it's going to happen is I'm going to read the crown, the heart, and the solar of each person for that week, for the week, the week that I'm going to be reading for. And then we're going to have the secret weapons from your person, secret weapons that you'll be dealing with for that week. I am only going to do the person that you are going against, your person of choice that you're going against. And I actually want to see their secret that they are trying to hold from you. So you have one up on them. Whoever I'm reading for, the person that you're thinking of, you're going to have one up on them because you're going to be seeing a secret that they're trying to keep from you that we want to display. At the end, I'll do a series of things. I'm going to figure out what your shadow is that you need to work on, what shadow they need to work on, and then I'm also going to pull from these other cards to see what they're going to try, what little sneaky things they're going to try to get you off guard. See, one thing I always realize too, this is a spiritual war that we are facing. We are facing a lot of bad entities, evil entities out here. And a lot of people that come on to these, the YouTube to check to see the readings, a lot of times, we're dealing with entities that we are not really understanding. And that's why we want readings on these people. So I'm trying to help you in the war because basically I have seen it all. And that's what made me get into tarot. Also, I noticed I had a gift from when I was young. I noticed that we are dealing with people with mental issues out here. And they get into relationships and they try to wage these mental wars on you, and you are basically supposed to try to be mindful. You're supposed to keep yourself protected. You're supposed to understand that it is a mental war out here. It is a spiritual war out here, and this is why I came up with this game. So let's get started. What I am going to do with my hip hop tarot deck, though, I am going to actually see what is the mutual energy for your person. We're gonna go, this is Scorpio now. Scorpio, what is the mutual energy? I'm gonna have to get myself together with the it's just so this small amount of cards, but let's get it together. Mutual energy between Scorpio and the person that they are thinking of. Spirit, ask for protection over this reading and only reveal truth. Spirit, guides, and ancestors. What is the mutual energy between Scorpio and their person for this upcoming week? Mutual energy. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. Divine change, divine timing. Things are changing. The karmic wheel is actually changing. So basically you and your person are aware that things are changing. Hierophant is on the bottom of the deck. So I feel as if lessons are being taught. People are learning. They're also, maybe somebody is trying to get forgiveness for something that has been done. That Hierophant also exactly it can stand for that. It also could stand for, excuse me, Hierophant could stand for organizations. It could stand for a teacher. It could stand for staying within social norm, like, you know, staying within what society deems as the proper way to be. So I feel, though, this is saying, this is the core of this is dealing with lessons that are being taught and you learning your lesson. And that's why the karmic wheel is actually turning. So you and your person are understanding that things are changing. Now, it could be changing for the good. It could be changing for the bad. But here's the thing. What type of life are you living is how it's going to change. That's how it's going to change. And I think this is giving a glare into the camera, so I'm going to move it. Okay, good. So we're going to see for the following week, what is your person, Scorpio, your person, their crown, their heart, and their solar that they will be working with for next week. Now, mind you, while I'm doing this, because these cards are big too, it's another thing. It's kind of hard to shuffle these type of cards. But the crown is dealing with your spiritual connection, your thought process, and the heart is dealing with your compassion and your love. And I'm giving y'all brief, okay? And then solar is dealing with your esteem, right? So you want to see what your person is going to be dealing with their mental, their heart, their love and compassion, and their self-esteem. And then, so I chose it as the crown, the heart, and the solar chakra because it's the mind, body, and soul. That's how I see it. So you want to see what you're dealing with for next week, what your person's dealing with next week. Then we're also going to pull their secret weapons. Do the same for you. Pull your secret weapons, find out what their secret is, see what their next move is towards you. Then we're going to also go into see what their secret little tactics are. Because let me tell you something. People be using these tactics out here. Tactics, mental mind games all day long. That's what people do to try to either control you or to get you under their wing. So that's what we're going to do. What is Scorpio's person? Put this here. Hierophant wants to come out again. All right. So, for your person, which is B over here, but I don't think you can see that I put B and A. So, for their crown, they have 5 of Cups, disappointment. For their heart, they have Prince of Swords, the hacker. And, wow. And for their solar, which I don't like to read reversals, but it came out as a reversal, so I'm going to read it as a reversal. We have the 3 of Swords reversed. So that's what they're dealing with as far as with their solar. So their crown is 5 of Cups. Their heart is Prince of Swords. Their solar is 3 of Swords reversed. Okay, so I feel as if your person is dealing with, for their crown, I feel as if they're in a stage mentally of having regrets. Their mental is going to be thinking about the things that they have done in the past. It might have done something to you. They are definitely going to be thinking about that. And they might have depressive moments, regrets, missing you. And that's what their mental is really going to be like. So as they move throughout the week, that their mind is going to be consumed with a lot of thought process on the past as well. It's like crying over spilled milk. Disappointment is what their mental is going to be engaged with. So they're going to have a lot of things on their mind about the past. Their heart chakra is the Prince of Swords, the hacker. So dealing with the heart and then dealing with the Prince of Swords is saying that you're trying to maneuver. This is how I'm seeing it. They're trying to maneuver around, trying to master their heart space. Because if you know, the Prince of Swords is like, it's the younger type energy. Prince of Swords is someone that has a sword, but they really don't know how to use it yet. So I feel as if your person is like trying to deal with their heart, not understanding their heart space, not understanding how to give compassion. I also feel as if your person is going to try to understand how to love. I know this sounds so crazy, but that's what I'm getting as well. And then I also feel like your person is definitely going to be doing some research, looking up things, and actually also looking up your information, looking at you as well. So I really feel as if this person is going to be doing research and also trying to open up their heart space, but not really understanding how to deal with their heart, how to deal with their compassion, how to deal with their love. That's what they're trying to understand and trying to maneuver. Then we're going to go to their solar, which is their self-esteem. And I really feel 3 of Swords. So I feel as if their solar is a little challenged in a sense. I feel like they were bruised. I feel like their self-esteem was bruised a little bit. It was hurt. So now what they're trying to do is they're coming out of that hurt, but it's still bruised. So they're not going to be feeling the best about themselves. They are trying to deal or handle the hurt that is there. So, you know, their presentation to others is not going to be that great. The way that they are looking, the way that they are moving around with people, it's almost like a blah feeling. So let's go to what their secret weapons are going to be for next week. Spirit guides, my ancestors, what is Scorpio's person's secret weapons that they will have for next week? Secret weapons that they're going to have for next week. Okay, let's see. We have the Queen of Cups. the Therapist, and the Seven of Swords. Oh, great. And the bottom of the deck is Nine of Swords, which is cruelty. So what we have here as their secret weapon is they have, I feel as if what I'm getting here is they have like a potential love or someone that they care about, but they're being sneaky and they're being trifling with regarding this person. So this is still, it's like sneaky, but it's almost as if they are going to this person, communicating with this person, but at the same time, the information that they're giving this person is false. It's not all together. It's like a deception. So if you look at the picture here too, and this is why I like this deck, because you also can intuitively look at the pictures and see, and that's what I also read. So I see that you see this woman is taking notes. Like this person is going to them and pouring their heart out to this person. And this person is feeling concerned and really caring about this person and writing down things, jotting things down. So it's as if they're going to go to someone, someone's going to be there for them, concerned about what they're going through, but in a deceptive way. They're trying to get, it's like they're playing the victim mentality. They are doing things in a deceptive way. So that's their secret weapon, like someone caring for them and being there for them in their time of need. I'm going to also pull a secret. What is the secret that Scorpio's person is trying to keep from them? Spirit guides, my ancestors for next week. What is a secret that Scorpio's person is trying to keep from them for next week? What is the secret that Scorpio's person is trying to keep from them next week? Toil and labor. So I feel as if your person is going to be dealing with some type of toil and like their work. But I want to clarify this really quick. So let me see if I can clarify this with their cards. So please clarify toil and labor as their secret towards Scorpio. The keeping from Scorpio. Okay, the devil came up, and I'm not gonna ignore that one. That came up. So it might be some activity, work activity that they're not supposed to be doing, that they are trying to keep from you. Something that's toxic, something that's not, I see illegal, or probably something that they're just not, they're not proud of, that they would tell anybody. But this is something that they're keeping from you, Scorpio. So if you see, I don't know if you're actually speaking to this person or you're not, but this person is trying to keep their makings, them what they're making or how they're making it a secret in a sense. So now I'm going to use different cards, and I'm going to go into you now, Scorpio. We're going to see what's going on with Scorpio for next week. What is your crown, your heart, and your solar chakra for next week? So let's see what you got going on here. Scorpios, like, share, subscribe. I didn't even say that earlier. Please, I would like to see Empress Family to grow, my shadow boxing game to get better. And let's get it going. There's a spiritual warfare. Let's get it going, y'all. Scorpios, crown, heart, and chakra for next week. All right. So we have the world is the crown, bottom of the deck, the moon, ooh, secrets. So we have, or intuition actually, yeah. So we have the world as the crown, Six of Pentacles as the heart, and the Four of Pentacles as the solar. So I see with the crown, your mental, I would say, Scorpio, for next week is more like realizing things that has been in the past that are no longer working for you anymore. And it's like you're actually understanding that you're closing out this part of your life. Your mental is actually focused on this. Your crown, your spirituality, your connection with the divine, you're realizing that you're changing as an individual, as a spiritual person. You're changing mentally, spiritually. Your connection is becoming fresh. Your connection is becoming new with the divine. So this is where your actual crown is going to be. You're realizing that things are changing. You're becoming a new person. And I think this new person is a very good fit for you, because you're understanding what was in the past is not necessary to come into the future. So you're ending that portion of your life. The Six of Pentacles for your heart chakra. I feel like this is saying that you're going to be giving compassionately, charity wise. Is your heart space is going to be open to giving, to caring about others, to giving of your time. You might not be giving all of your time and space to one person, but you're definitely going to try to give to others, and or hear them out and understand their stories, and you're going to have that sort of compassion for others. So for your solar, the Four of Pentacles, I feel conflicted with this. The Four of Pentacles is like a person who's holding back, and they're keeping this tight. So I feel as if right now you're not so sure about how you feel esteem-wise. And you're trying to keep this to yourself. But within yourself, there's a conflict. A lot of times when I also read the Four of Pentacles, when it's just like dealing with monetary issues or anything to that nature, it's like someone who's dealing with money problems or something to that nature. So they're trying to hold on to what they have. So we're going to see this in the same light as self-esteem. It's like your self-esteem is kind of fragile. So you're trying to hold on to the self-esteem that you know that you have. And let's see what your secret weapons are going to be. Here's your secret weapons for next week. Secret weapons for Scorpio. They'll be good. Secret weapons for next week. All right. So, sorry. Bottom of the deck is Seven of Cups. A lot of choices that you're going to be making. Now, we have the Justice and we have the Six of Cups. So seeing this as a secret weapon, I see this as you're trying to balance things out, but you're also trying to be fair about someone from the past as well. You're trying to be fair. So to me, you're trying to use an ethical standpoint. Also, justice can be karma, but I don't think this is what you're using as as a secret weapon. I more so see your secret weapon is your sword that's in the hands of justice. It's like you are saying you want the truth, but at the same time you're trying to balance out what you're hearing when you get the truth. You're trying to balance things out and do what's right. And this has something to do with someone from your past, like a soul tie that you had with a person. Could be your soulmate, could be this person. So you're really trying to look at things in a different perspective and trying to analyze, and yet and still trying to be just with it. So what I now do is I take the major, because we have the major arcana. You have one major arcana over here in your secret weapon. They have one, you have one. So what I'm seeing here though, they're using Queen of Cups. It's like a person in a sense that they're using as their secret weapon, but you are using your own, you're using justice as a way, as an action. They're using people And then their strategy is to be deceiving. So I feel like, and this is also what I also see here, karma as well. If you do things in a just and ethical way, and you do things the right way, and and that's how you're handling a person, you create your own karma. You create the karma that you create what you put out into the world. So if you are going to be, if you're going to be just things come to you. If you're going to be sneaky and deceiving, deceit will come to you. Lies will come to you. Evil will come to you. And this, to me, that's their secret weapon. But just understand, when you're dealing with this next week, you are, to me, I feel as if you're winning in the situation. Because if I look at this right here, right now, I see nothing but negativity on your person's side. And now I have to put it this way. Because we have here, the secret that they're trying to keep from you is what they're doing to make money, or whatever they're doing, toil and labor. You have the devil here. Another negative card, something that's binding, something that's keeping them trapped. Then you have the Seven of Swords here, sneaky, deception. Then you have a person that they're sitting here and telling their information to, or trying to get for the, to feel better about themselves. Their mental is off. They're disappointed. They're not in a good space. They're trying to see or analyze or understand how to love, how to give to others. They're Three of Swords. They're feeling crappy, messed up. So it's like, and you're over here trying to say, okay, I'm changing. These things are not working for me anymore. I have to do better. Okay, so what I'm going to also see is, what is your person's next move? What is Scorpio's person's next move towards Scorpio? What is Scorpio's person's next move to Scorpio? All I'm going to say is, you are winning, because look how fierce the Justice is. Look how fierce that she's sitting there with her sword and balanced. She is not allowing nothing to get in her way. She's like, what? I'm balanced. What are you doing over there? What are you doing? You're not getting me off. No. So you're going to try to deceive and try to lie and so forth. What is Scorpio's person's next move to Scorpio? What's Scorpio's person's next move to Scorpio? Four of Cups. Four of Cups. So Four of Cups is rejection, feeling sad about stuff, being bored, not being happy about what they're getting. So it feels as if your person is really not going to come to you with nothing. The only thing, if you see how these guys look in the back, you got to look at this. I mean, look at how this guy's legs is all up. Like, come on, who really what is this? Like, his whole attitude is like, I don't care about nothing. This is what life is about. And then you got the milk there. Come on, are we 2 years old? Milk's for kids. But that's the type of energy your person is coming at you with. So now, I'm going to go into what is their secret tactics. So this is where the game gets funny and good. Let's see what their secret tactics are for next week. What they're going to be doing. I have to get some better. This little card's kind of a little flimsy. What is their next move towards Scorpio? Spirit guides. Okay, we got flying monkeys. Now, I don't know if anybody is aware of this, but this is a term that's used for like narcissists and people that are toxic. Well, it's really for narcissists, because narcissists have flying monkeys. And what they do is they have people that they gather up and tell information when they want another person to look bad. So what they're doing is, this person is probably going to be telling other people, could be a smear campaign that they're trying to do on you, trying to gather people on their side against you. So that's what this person is trying, that's their next tactic as far as with you, flying monkeys. And let's see another, what else they're going to try to do. And then I'm going to go into see what Spirit is telling you to do, guiding you to do while they're doing these tactics. Because once again, this battle is not ours. It is to the Most High, divine. What's the other next tactic? Playing the victim. Like I said, what did I say? Playing the victim. This is what they're doing when they're sitting here with this person. They're trying to tell them all this stuff, and this other person is jotting down information and trying to seem sincere with the person, but the person is being deceiving and saying all this crap. So they're playing the victim. They're getting people on their side. They're getting the flying monkeys together, and they're trying to make you look like the bad person when all you see is negativity on their side. So who really is the bad person here? I don't know. But playing the victim is not getting you nowhere in life. That's only going to make people, oh, such a poor baby. What are you going through? Oh. Like, come on now. What do you mean? Romper room? No, we're not. Okay, so what is Spirit trying to tell you your next move should be? Scorpio, what is the next move for Scorpio, Spirit? What's the next move for Scorpio next week? Don't answer any random text. This is what Spirit is telling you. Do not answer any random text. Numbers that come through that you don't know who it's from, don't answer them. It's plain and simple. Spirit is telling you. What else, Spirit? What else should not? What else? Scorpio do wish Scorpio's next move should be. Get protective crystals. Wear protective crystals. Because you don't know what this person is trying to do. You don't know what type of energy they're trying to send your way. You don't know what type of negativity they're thinking about when it comes to you. And a lot of times, with this much negative energy, that means that they must be thinking the worst regarding you. So, Spirit is saying, don't answer any random texts. Get protective crystals. Yes, keep your heart space open. Give to those who love you. Give and receive. That's also another thing. Give and receive. If people are giving you love, you give them love back. You know, that's the type of energy that you're going to be given from your heart space. We'll try to work on this 4 of Pentacles. That's what we're going to try to do. We're going to try to work on that. Also, I want to pull for your person. What type of shadow energy are they going to be dealing with next week? What shadow side of them are they going to be dealing with next week, Spirit guides? What shadow side of them are they going to, Scorpio's person going to be dealing with next week? Okay. Monk nun, whatever that means. Monk nun. Negative judgment of the physical world. Excess piety. Shadow. So they're going to be dealing with the monk nun. The monk and the nun. Negative judgment of the physical world. Excess piety. So I feel as if, yeah, the energy that they're going to be giving off is a lot of negative energy next week. So they're going to be dealing with being judgmental of others, basically, is what it's saying. And almost seeing that they're holier than thou type attitude that they're going to have against other people. But this holier than thou attitude that they're having, to me, is an issue. Because if you have this much negativity that you're thinking, and this is the negativity that you're giving off into the world, but yet and still you are very judgmental of others, there's something definitely distinctively wrong about this person. So you need to protect yourself like Spirit is telling you to do. Get protective crystals and don't answer any random texts. Now, we're also going to do one other thing. We're going to get some advice from Spirit for you, Scorpios. I love y'all. Like, share, subscribe. Be a part of the CM Plus family. We're going to have more fun. We're going to do things. We're going to play. We're going to play. We're going to play. Advice for Scorpio for next week. Awakening. So, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. See, this is what I was saying too. See, with the awakening, what you're doing here is you're becoming a new person, Scorpio. You're realizing your mistakes in the past. You're realizing all the things that went wrong, and you're understanding what you did wrong. And you're now awakening to a new way of being. And this is a beautiful thing. It's like it's a rebirth of yourself. You're becoming new. And I'm loving it. So Scorpio, like, share, subscribe, be a part of the Empress family, and be back here again for shadow boxing next week. We're going to play some games. We're going to figure out what type of tactics they want to have against Scorpios. I'm going to try to do Cancer and Pisces as well. But I love y'all. Stay protected. Be prayed up. Meditate. Drink your water. Exercise. Yeah, I need to start doing that again. And we'll see you next time. I will see you next time. Love y'all.